Hey, baby! And welcome, everybody. Welcome to kind of a new thing. I'm not sure how long this is going to last, but, welcome to Horizons 2. This is on the Feed the Beast mod pack, and, of course, in the past, if you guys have watched the channel for a while, I used to do Horizons, the first version of Horizons, and I thought it was a lot of fun just because it integrated a lot of mods that you don't normally use, or that are in their infancy, and all that stuff. So it is becoming quickly nighttime here, so let's go back into this little base I built for myself. I went ahead and did some of the dirty work. Look at these doors. Look how cool that is. That is Melissa's door. I don't know if I'm saying that right. But anyway, I found myself a little bit of a mesa biome, and I've dug into the ground like a filthy animal. And yeah, here we are. A brand new thing. So there are a lot of different mods in this pack, and a lot of them are really weird. And that interests me a lot. So let's do this. Well, first let's turn off his dang music. Let's see here. Music all the way down. We'll turn weather to like that. Hostile creatures, we'll take that down to there. Everything else seems fine. So good. Alright, that's done. And yeah, there's a lot of really cool mods in this pack. Let's take maybe a quick peek at some of them. There's Gascraft in here. There's advanced generators, ancient trees, which I don't have an idea about a lot of these mods. There's this one called Aurora Cascade, or Aura Cascade, and it's got a lot of weird looking crap in it. Another one, Bites the Dust. This one looks really weird, because look at that. It has like these weird, like it has a tea maker, and a black tea maker, and all this other stuff. Anyway, you guys can look at the mod list if you go to Feed the Beast, but there's a ton of weird stuff in here, and one of them I'm really interested in is this one called like Matter Overdrive, and I'm not positive, but I think this is kind of like some Star Trek sort of crap here. So this one will be really interesting to get into. Look at that. It's got dilithium ore. That's very cool. Teleporter. There might even be like a phaser or something. I think I saw something called a tritium wrench. Look at that. Android arm. Android leg. I guess you can make an android. That is so cool. I want to make an android. It doesn't look like they have a recipe, so we'll have to figure out how to make that. But anyway, look at that. Android station. Oh, here's the phaser. A phaser takes a dilithium crystal, something that that doesn't have a thing. It doesn't even have a texture, and they'd make that with that. Apparently you got to make a bunch of circuits, which is super cool. Look at this. You get like a little matter scanner, which I think is like a tricorder from Star Trek. Anyway, you get the idea. Lots of cool stuff in here. So yeah, basically I did the early game stuff already. I punched some trees, I made some furnaces. Instead of barrels in this pack, there's something called storage drawers, and basically they kind of work like barrels, but I think you can upgrade them a little easier. I messed with them a little bit in, what was that mod pack called? The Regrowth mod pack. And yeah, so we're here. Got ourselves a hole in the ground. We're in a beautiful biome. One of the things you have to do when you generate your world, and this is not on a server, this is just like a little local thing that I set up, is when I did World Gen, there's something called Realistic Vanilla, and that's what I have set up here. And basically, I think what it does is it kind of overrides vanilla settings and makes a prettier landscape. Like, look at those trees over there. That is not Biomes of Plenty. That is vanilla. Those are vanilla trees. It's oak woods and all sorts of things. Look at this mountain over here. Just the shape of it. It looks realistic. It's kind of like a real world thing. But yeah, you get the idea. Stuff and things and all that crap. So we're really interested in getting started and learning some new mods. And, oh, I heard a zombie, but I'm going to just go in here and close the door. Yeah. So one of the new mods that's in here, and honestly, this isn't... Ah! How'd this guy get in here? Crap! How did he get in there? There must be some unlit space in there. My goodness, he scared the crap out of me. Now, does F7 work in here, or is it F9? No, it's not F9. Let's try F7. Oh, there are spawnable areas in here, so that's not good. Let's fix that. So that is where that guy came from. Holy crap. Ugh. Whew. Alright, what were we talking about? We're going to work on a new mod today. This is my mineshaft downward. I basically, every time I play Minecraft, I drill down to level 12 and just start mining. And let's just go down there real quick, because I was about to make myself a better pickaxe. And yeah, I smelted up some osmium, which I think is like the equivalent of iron. So yeah, now we can actually start doing some stuff. And I did make myself some armor. I took it off just because I hate the way it looks during the intro of the videos. So there's that. Boom. All right, let's make ourselves a little osmium pickaxe here. And hopefully this will be able to get us some diamonds, which we're going to need for what we're going to work on today. So down all the way here, I always build myself this little kind of trail down. Some people like to dig straight down. I like to kind of do this little stairway thing. And then I basically just put some stone stairs so that I don't, you know, starve to death. We'll just make ourselves a little bit of headway there. Ooh, I wonder if it does look like my osmium pickaxe can mine this tritium. So we can actually get this stuff now. I have no idea what it's used for or how to smelt it or any of that stuff, but we may as well grab it while we're here. And down here, look at this stuff. Here's some dilithium ore. I wonder if I can mine it. No. I cannot mine it. I guess I just destroyed that dilithium ore. Well, you live, you learn. I guess it's going to require a diamond pickaxe, which is good for me because I got some diamonds right here. And we'll just go ahead and mine that up. There we go. Anything else I want to grab while I'm down here? I'm going to go ahead and grab some gold. I don't know if I have gold upstairs or not, but it's worth a try. Let's grab an emerald too. And we'll get started on some stuff today. What I want to kind of dive into first is going to be Energy Exchange 3. Because it is awesome. Oh, and if we look over in this direction, I found a cave system. Oh, F9 is totally working. Hold on, let's get that turned off. And over here, I found myself a spawner. Look at that. How lucky am I? And it just looks like there's just kind of some random crap in here. Nothing to get really excited about. It's going to be a while before we even can use RF tool dimlets. So we may as well keep with what we're doing. Let's get upstairs and let's get started with some basic equivalency exchange 3. I think the first thing I need to make is something called a calcinator. So we're going to go ahead and make that. I think with the calcinator we can make dust. And then we can use dust to do things. It doesn't really make a whole heck of a lot of sense, but whatever. I think I'm keeping my... Let's grab 64 of it. Very good. Alright, let's look up calcinator. Actually, let's pull up the whole mod, shall we? Alright, there it is. So, it's still very much a work-in-progress mod, but it is super cool. Look at this stuff. Proto-matter. It wiggles. Oh, everything basically says work-in-progress on it, which is a shame. But let's go ahead and make this calcinator. Oh, we're actually going to have to smelt up some stone. Hold on, where are my... There we go. Let's see, I do not have... We'll just use this for now. I'm going to go dig up some charcoal, which I think I made in here. We'll just use this coal. So I'm not burning up pieces of wood. There we go. And once we get a few pieces of stone smelted up, let's go ahead and split this so that we're doing double duty here. Bum, bum. Alright, there's one piece. We'll get another piece there. So that will make us a calcinator. And from what I understand of this, we do need iron ingots. Basically, you break things down into their basic pieces, I guess. And then we're going to have to make this thing called an eludite base. And then the bell jar, which reminds me, let's go outside and grab some sand real quick. So, yeah, we're going to need a little bit of sand to turn into glass. Fine by me. Let's turn off F7 while we're here. And you guys may have noticed I'm trying to record in 60 frames a second. We're going to see how this works. And unfortunately, to get it to work, I had to downgrade my resolution. So it isn't 920 by 1080. It's going to be 1280 by 720. So hopefully that isn't too much a shock for you people. But I think it'll look good and it'll look nice and smooth because I am getting a good frame rate with this mod pack so far. So let's make this thing. One calcinator. Now, with this, I do believe we just plop it down. We're just going to stick it right there. And what we can do, let's grab some more coal, is we can break things down into dust. So if I put this in here, and I put a piece of cobble in here, I think what it's going to do is turn it into gray dust. Basically, you got these kinds of dust that you can do different things with. So anything with an MC value or EMC value of 0 to 64 will create gray dust. Anything from 64 to 2048 will make green dust. Anything higher than, wait a second, blue dust you actually have to make using the dual, right? Is that right? Or is there another way? Oh no, you can just do it this way. Yeah. So anything from this range to that range, and then the highest range, of course, is the red. And I think we're going to need a diamond in order to create the red dust, which we're going to do here in a second, because that's the reason I dug them up. So there's some gray dust, but let's throw one of these diamonds in here, and hopefully that'll make us the red dust, because I want to use the red dust to make this tome of alchemical knowledge. So you take red dust and a book, and it makes a tome. I actually kind of want to make 2 of these, so let's get to making a book maybe. Now, I think I have just enough sugarcane to make 1 book, so we're going to stick with the 1 book today. But eventually I would like to have 2, because I do believe that they get linked. So let's click here. 1 book, please. Oh, we got to make paper first. There we go. Ooh. Yeah, crafting action, baby. All right, let's see if that made... Yeah, there we go. There's some minium dust, which is your high-tier dust. Let's go ahead and make maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so I guess the next thing we need to make is that Adele thing. That Uadel, or whatever it's called. Alida. We'll just call it the Alida. And I'm going to go ahead and smelt up some of this sand to make the glaze. Let's take this out of here while we're at it. Split the difference. There we go. But while we're at it, let's make the Aludel? Alidel? I don't know. The thing? There we go. So we'll set that up right next to it. And I think it can only function once you put the bell jar on top of it. But there's that. Let's go ahead and smelt up a bunch of this cobblestone and turn it into gray dust. So there's some glass. There's some more glass. Is that enough? I don't think that's going to be enough at all. I think it needs to be... Yeah, I need 2 more pieces. Oh, that's right. You know, another thing that is kind of weird about this mod pack is you don't have tool stations. Everything is the vanilla crafting so far. I need to find maybe a nice alternative to the tool station, because Tinker's Construct isn't in this pack. So that is a darn shame, but whatever. Alright, so we got our bell jar now. Put that on top, and then this thing is formed. Okay, so if I take a book, we put that there with that, and let me grab just a little bit of this charcoal. Throw that in there, and we should get our Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. And with this Tome of Alchemical Knowledge, we should be able to start breaking down things and learning what they're made out of. Now next, I need to make a research station. So that's going to require stone, iron, and a few other things. Let's see what I got laying around. I do have a bit of iron. That is good. I'm going to need a wood slab of some sort, which I can craft like that. Boom. And yeah, let's go ahead and make this little table. Boom. And we'll put that right there. We'll just keep all this stuff together. Eventually I would like to maybe store it somewhere else, but whatever. So let's grab our Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. And I think it goes into one of these slots. You can like shift click it in. And now if I wanted to learn cobblestone, it's going to destroy this piece of cobblestone and then store the information of how to create it using EMC knowledge in this book, right? So there we go. We made that. Let's go ahead and put stone in there for fun. Eventually I would like to put this emerald, and I would like to put the diamond and flint, and basically everything you find in here. I wish I had the book so I could actually put the book's EMC value in there, but let's go ahead and do that too. Put a little wheat in there. One thing that would be good to do is to put the iron ingot in there to learn. Okay, let's put all the things, all the stuff. We could probably put this cooked pork chop. I was about to call it pork cooked chop in there. My dyslexia getting the best of me yet again. Let's go ahead and put glass in there too. That's a good one to have. Basically, you want to put everything in here. You want to store all of this stuff in your Tome of Alchemical Knowledge, and that way you can make it later using a Transmutation tablet. So let's throw these in here as well. One thing, so everything in this pack that the mod author Pahimar decided to put in, I think all of the vanilla items have an EMC value, and any of the other mod authors that decided to add EMC values to their product also have EMC values. So one thing I found that actually has a pretty good source of EMC is this cooked clay. If you look at it, it has 258 EMC value, and with enough of them, we could easily make a diamond. And it's not like we're hurting for the stuff. Literally the landscape is made out of this stuff, so I think we're going to abuse the crap out of that and make some stuff using it. Let's go ahead and throw that in there while we're at it. And I definitely want to put some of this gold ore in here. I'm going to actually smelt some of this gold ore so that I can have a gold ingot to throw in there. We'll do that, and let's just do this gold ore, and then we're going to move on. Oh, it looks like gold ore doesn't go in there. Now, why is that? Maybe I already did it. I must have already done it. We'll throw this slab in here as well. What am I doing? Get that slab out of there. So now we got the book. We want to bind it to ourselves. And there we go. There's all the stuff that we have researched so far. So we can make this stuff if we make ourselves an alchemical tablet, which I think we're going to try and get into making it right now. So I need a 3x3 area. I'm just going to stick it right here in the middle of this room. But what I probably need to do is relight up the area because we don't want monsters in here. Here we go. That'll work for now. And I think I need to make this stuff called ash stone, which is just this ash plus stone in the aludite, or aludel. I don't know. So where did all that stuff go? Does it go like that? There we go. I should have a ton of ash right here. What did I just do with that ash? There it is. It's almost invisible against this GUI, which is a little funky. So I need at least like 9 of these. And then I'm going to need to make myself some chalk. Let's see what it takes to make that. Hopefully, let's see here. Chalk. How do I make the chalk? There's no recipe for it. How do I make chalk? Do I make this first? Equivalency exchange. Do I mine it? Maybe I have to make it first. It's going to require bone meal and clay. Let's try that. So we've got clay, and I've got 2 bones, thankfully. So let's give that a try. So that's 6 of those, 3 of them. Let's make this chalk. Okay, I've got 1 piece of chalk. Cross your fingers that maybe it will create the chalk if I just break it. There you go. That's how you make chalk. Hooray! We figured something out. Alright, so we've got 6 of these now. We need 3 more. This is kind of a slow process. While that's going on, I'm going to stick more in here and make more ash. But we should totally see what... I'm going to make a clay block and see if that has a different EMC value. Wait a second. That's a clay container. What? Ah! Oh wait, clay blocks are 4 of them. Right? Isn't that right? Let's see here. So yeah, there's a clay. And it has an EMC of 256. So yeah, 4 of those equals that. Very cool. So let's take this out of here and let's put the clay in here and see if we get a different type of ash. I kind of doubt it, but what ifs. Alright, so let's do this. I think this is how it's done. Hopefully I remembered correctly. And we're putting our ash stone down, and then we kind of do that. And then what? I think I have it on there. Do I have to put it on all of them? No, that didn't do it. Alright, I might have to take a quick pause here and see how to make this, unless I right-click on it. No. I don't know how this is done. Alright guys, give me 2 seconds and I'll be right back. Okay guys, we are back, and the thing I needed to do was to hit V to make a bigger circle. So if you hold Shift V, it makes a smaller circle. If you hold V, it makes it bigger. So then I think we just we draw the thing on there, and then Shift right click. Boom! Transmutation tablet. So is my book over here? No, it's right here. Alright, let's see if we can get this bad boy to work. If I put the book there, and then start putting items into here, I think what it'll do is now it's telling me that I have enough energy value, 2,240 whatever, blah, 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 to make all of this stuff. I can now make this stuff. It's very cool. So if I wanted to, I could grab some glass out of this, and you can see it's destroying the energy value. So this is it now. I can make glass without smelting it. I can also make iron ingots. They are 256, so I can grab as many of those as I can, and I can use tons of this clay to do it. So that is super cool. If I hold down Shift, I think I get more. So yeah, let's put that there. Look at that. Look at that. So now we can grab wheat. We can grab all kinds of stuff. Very cool indeed. Oh, I love it. That is actually a pretty cool little dealy-do. So one thing I might want to do, if I have enough wood on me, let's look in here. Let's grab this. I'm going to make myself a little bit of a hopper. Actually, we're gonna pickaxe this thing. Let's get the book out of there first. And let's see if I have a better pickaxe than the one I was trying to use. So let's grab that. Don't you jump down those stairs. We're gonna move it over here. And I do have enough iron. I do have enough wood. Let's make ourselves a hopper. Hoppers are always good. Hoppers are my friend. I like them very much. And we can do that. And then do. Look at that. Hopper time. One thing that would be good, actually, while we're thinking about it, is put the book there. No, I don't want to do that quite yet. I want to put the hopper there. And what this will allow us to do is to throw a bunch of stuff in the hopper and just learn it. So if I wanted to, pork chop, put that there. Flint, which I may have already done, I'll put that there. Do I want to do this emerald? Let's do the emerald. Let's do the diamond. Let's do the clay ball. And yeah, let's even do the zombie flesh. Why not? So basically what it's going to do is run through all this stuff, stick it in the book for me, and we will have it. This book belongs to me, catdogpigduck. We're doing the emerald now too. Holy Moses. Let's get more of this clay. I feel like I'm walking slower all of a sudden. I think that comes from having that Botania bauble too much. If you have the Botania bauble on you. I don't know why it hangs out in this area. If I take it out, is that less? Basically, I think what it does is, as you request things, it deletes these items on the left. So, you know, you basically got like a finite area here to put stuff in, but that's fine. So what we could do is put our old garbage in there and then use it to make diamonds. So one thing that might be worth looking up would be to see if compressed cobble has an EMC value, and if it does, we need to get started on maybe like, yeah, yes it does. So triple compressed cobblestone is 728. This would be a pretty good way to create some energy or some energy exchange stuff. I don't know if cobble is probably the most efficient way to do it, but it would be pretty cool. We could also get like a little bit of a mob farm set up with that spawner we found downstairs and feed its items into it, you know, like bones and bone meal and stuff. We should totally put bone meal in there. Hold on. Hold on. I want to put bone meal in there. Basically, what I'm going to do in between episodes is put tons of stuff in here. I want to learn all the things. I want to make all the stuff. And yeah, so this is kind of a super cheaty way to get started in this new mod pack, but hey, I don't care. It's about time I let myself relax a little bit. I wonder if I could pull a diamond out. I can actually create diamonds now using clay. Look at that. I can create emeralds too. I think they have the same value. You know, honestly, I would give emeralds maybe like a lower one. No, actually, you can get emeralds from villagers, so I take that back. So look at all this cool stuff, dude. This is cool stuff. I think what I need to do is kill myself some more cows. And I need to make a second one of these tomes of alchemical knowledge, and I'll keep it over here because they do share the same thing. So yeah, cool. We've definitely gotten started on the alchemy part of this mod pack. We're going to continue onwards. I think what we could do is make like more intense, let's see here, fuels. One thing I would like to do is make an alchemical chest because, you know, we don't have applied energistics in this pack, so it would be good to have some really big chests. If we look at this sorting alchemical chest, it takes 8 minium dust and a chest and something called, no, just wood basically, to make an alchemical chest. So I need 8 diamonds worth of this stuff over here, which I might be able to pull out of here. Let's grab 1, 2, 3. I can make 3. And then I am out. Ah, very good. Okay, so we're going to continue basically turning clay into diamonds. And what we'll do is we'll make the alchemical chest. We'll probably get that done in between episodes. You'll see it. Maybe I'll bring it back. I don't know. So guys, thank you very much for watching this. I'm not sure, honestly, how long this series is going to last. Basically, I just really wanted to check out Horizons, and we're going to give it a go. My main focus is going to be Resident Rise 3 for the meantime, but we will come back to this every once in a while, and I think what I might try in Resident Rise 3 is to do this 60 frames per second. One thing that is for sure with Resident Rise 3 is my frame rate is much lower in it. I only turned on the 60 frames per second here because it was looking pretty fluid, so I said let's give it a try. So, as always guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all real soon. Bye!